The question I got was, how many electives do you take? Thank you, Lily Smith, for this question. How many electives you take kind of determines on where you want to go. So the first thing you do is determine your track, where you go into high school. And this takes a lot of planning. So what I did when I was a freshman was I chose electives that I was required to take. That way I didn't have to make a decision too soon. Now that I'm a junior, I know what I want to take, so I can make those decisions a little bit better. But there are certain electives you have to take. You have to take 2 languages and some kind of physical education class. So those will be required when you go into high school. After that, you're free to choose what you want. So from there, that's when you can choose what you think you want to do in your future. So for someone like me, where I know I'm going to be going to some kind of 4-year university after high school, I chose a bunch of electives that will help me get out of college classes. So most of my electives have been advanced placement classes, so I can get out of college courses. At the end of my sophomore year, I finished up with 12 hours worth of college credit, and I'm hoping to get a whole semester done. So if you're going into some kind of 4-year university, then it's a good idea to take classes that can get you out of some kind of college class. Now, if you don't want to attend a 4-year university, then you maybe like community college or something. Then you can look towards something that's more specific to your major. So if you're going some kind of mechanics or something, you can take some kind of shop class. If you wanted to be a gym teacher, you can take all kinds of gym classes. So there's a lot of electives you can take that are very specific towards a major that you're going to. Just like if you were going into engineering, you would take physics. And then lastly, if you're not sure really what you want to do beyond, there's a wide range of electives that can be used to just get you credits, but then also give you a little bit of breather between your 4 classes. So you can take tennis if you want to just take it easy a little bit and not have such a rigorous class. There's a lot of options to take as far as electives go, and the best thing to do in determining what you want to do and which ones you're going to take are determining your long-term track.
So my question was, do you recommend Lyceum? So Isabella, I do highly recommend Lyceum. I am currently in Lyceum now, but with that being said, it is a college preparatory program. And Lyceum's not for everybody. It is a really heavy workload, but if you use your resources efficiently, you will excel not only in high school, but beyond.
Alright, I know you guys may be wondering if you have a study hall free period. The answer is, if you're a freshman, no, but if you're a junior or senior in Lyceum, you have recitation, which allows you to study for a minimum of hours. And if you're a senior, you've already fulfilled your courses, you can get a free period if you don't have a 3rd or 4th block.
Senior project, yes, everyone has to do it. It's not that hard as long as you meet the deadlines and do everything. The focus of sophomore project and junior project is to give you more time, and it goes in depth on how to do everything, such as works cited and your bibliography and different things like that. So it basically helps you for senior project, because when you get the senior project, it's mainly on your own, and it's when it says March 10th or whatever day or semester you have it, that's when it's due, and it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
What are the classes like?
Okay, well, Celeste, there are 2 different types of classes. You have electives and you have core classes. With the electives, there are a lot of mixed grades within those classes, and then you take 4 a year, and they also have CTE programs, which actually help you in the long run to learn life hacks, I guess you would say. And then there's core classes. Generally, you have to have 4 math, 4 English, 3 sciences, and 4 social studies. Classes are 1 hour and 30 minutes altogether, and then you have honors, AP, and then you have regular classes. Depending on how you like to challenge yourself, honors are just a little more Excel, a little more work, AP are college preparatory classes, and then regular are just off the wall stuff. And then you have to take gym.
And so you guys wanted to know about what being a freshman is like, and really I have to say there's mostly things you might need to know about class changes in the hallway, being on your first day of school. And I'll start with for the first day of school, you just really, just try not to be as nervous. You can be more relaxed. Be ready to make friends and everything else. Like, don't come and just sit in one spot and don't talk to anybody. You can be more open towards people, as well as in the hallway and class changes. Every single day or every single class period, you'll have a you know, you have a new set of students that are in your class that you'll be around every single day for the semester. So be ready to, you know, make friends as well. And lastly, in the hallway, you have to be wary of where you're going in the hallway. Some places can get very cluttered and can be very slow getting from one class to the next. But as long as you pay attention to where you're going, you should be able to get to where to all your classes on time. So.
LS. My question was, is high school kind of tough, from Savannah Brown? And to answer your question, Savannah, I would say that yes, high school is tough. It's definitely an adjustment from middle school, but it's all what you make of it. You have to have an open mind in high school, and because things will be different than they are in middle school. But with that being said, high school is a lot of fun, and I highly recommend that you take advantage of all of your opportunities that you're given, relax, and just enjoy your time here.
Reluctantly. Is high school fun? It can be, but you got to make sure you do your work, stay focused. Your freshman year is your most important year, so when you come in, do what you got to do. And then your senior year, you get to turn up and have fun like me.
AS. Hey, Mackenzie Jefferson. Yes, you see your friends throughout the school day. You don't only see them in class or at lunch, but you also see them before school, after school, and at games. But you also make so many more friends. I came to Hanover with no friends at all, and I have so many people I love and trust. You'll be just fine.
What is lunch like?
Well, Ronald, lunch it has a lot of people in it. You have to figure out where you're going to sit. Make sure you have friends that you go to lunch with so you won't look like a loner. And the food looks nasty, but you have to try it because you might end up liking it. And also, if you don't like what they're serving that day, you can bring extra money and buy stuff from the cart. And if you do go into the cafeteria and you want to go back out, you have to make sure you have a pass or you have your ID, but you're going to be a freshman, so you can't go out because you have to be a senior. And there, when you go into the lunchroom, there's going to be 2 lines, and you just stand in that line. You really can't cut the line because there's going to be somebody at the front that's watching you, and so you just can't cut. And then there's really nice workers in there, so everybody is friendly and you'll get along with everybody in there. Just don't be weird and just be nice. So.
Hi, Ranji. To answer your question, you were going to need a parent or guardian to write a note with their signature, their phone number, and the reason why you're getting checked out, and the time you're getting checked out in order for you to check out yourself. So when you get this note, you're going to stop by the front office with it's usually in the morning or at lunchtime, depending on when you're getting checked out. And they will give you a letter, and this letter or this note pass will say the time you're supposed to come back to the front office to check yourself out. You're going to write your name and the time and the reasons why and this little signage or checkout sheet they have, and then you get to check yourself out. So.
Okay. Hey Christian, Elegance is a club dedicated to serving others and uniting and inspiring young women. We're made up of entirely junior and senior girls, and there's also our male counterpart called Legacy, which is all junior and senior boys. So far this year, the Legacy Club has taken our EC kids around campus, and they've taken them trick-or-treating with participating teachers, and we're collaborating with them to go to assist the Miracle Week soon. And we've gone to nursing homes to sing carols, and we've also taken decorated pumpkins to the cancer ward of the hospital. And if you have any clubs about any clubs, or if you have any questions about any clubs at all, you can just ask any counselor at any time in the front office.
Freshman Friday is not really to worry about. You know, if you have friends in upper class, they'll mess with you, but it's not like a serious thing. It's just a myth. You can go see the counselors, or any teacher will help you if you have problems with moving.
And the question is, do you have to have a C+ average to be able to play sports? Yes, basically, if you have to pass 3 out of 4 classes to play sports, and honestly, if you have below a 2.5 GPA, you should focus more on grades and get out of sports.
And also, if you have above 2.5 GPA and you're playing sports, it looks good for colleges.